Hi, it's Stephen here from Ted's World of Imaging, getting you TEDucated about shutter speed. So what is a shutter? Within your camera is a curtain that opens and closes. When you click the button on your camera, it lets in light for a period of time. That curtain is your camera's shutter. The shutter speed is one of the primary tools in your camera and is an important one to master. Here are our top 5 important facts about shutter speed. Number 1. Shutter speed is a period of time. It is measured in seconds or fractions of a second. A fast shutter speed is a small fraction, like 1/1000th of a second, whilst a slow shutter speed is a large fraction or up to full seconds, like half a second or a couple of seconds. Number 2. Shutter speed impacts the blur in your photograph. The longer the shutter speed, the greater the chance that you will blur your photograph. Using a faster shutter speed will mean you are less likely to move your camera while the shutter is operating and therefore blur your photograph. The answer for a longer shutter speed is use a tripod or lean against a wall. Number 3, shutter speed is a tool of composition. With a subject that moves like kids, a shorter shutter speed will freeze movement. With a longer shutter speed, it will show movement or blur. You can use this to deliberately say what you want. So a bird in flight, you'd use a shorter shutter speed. You can use a longer shutter speed to show blur for things like light trails or light painting. Number 4, shutter speed is an important part of exposure. Your shutter speed, together with aperture and ISO, work together to give your camera its exposure or image brightness. Your shutter speed is a great way of taking light out of bright scenes or making low light images a little bit brighter and therefore work for you. Number 5. Your shutter is controlled with S or TV or M on your camera. So how do you control shutter speed? On the top control dial of your camera, you can use S or TV, depending on which brand of camera you have, or you can use manual mode. When you select one of these modes, you can make the shutter speed faster or slower. Mastering your shutter is an important part of controlling your camera to show the dynamics of the subject you're shooting. Want to know more? Head to teds.com.au/blog or keep updated by subscribing to TEDS on YouTube or following TEDS on Instagram at TEDS_cameras for all the latest TEDucation. You can also join Club TED to stay updated on the latest news and content, as well as be eligible for all Club TED only offers. See you soon!